Caleb Williams made his NFL debut. He walks away with a win in Bears versus Titans. And for the Chicago Bears, this game was as ugly as what it could look for you all season long offensively. Caleb Williams had a rough debut. He couldn't get anything going. His receivers were dropping passes. This just was a very ugly performance out of Chicago offensively, but thankfully their defense was able to carry the load and get them the W. Will Levis had 2 costly turnovers in the fourth quarter. He had a really weird fumble. I don't know what he was trying to do. I don't know if he was just trying to throw the ball to a receiver he thought was open, or if he was trying to throw the ball away, but whatever he was trying to do, the fumble led to the Chicago Bears getting the field goal. They were only down by 1 point at that moment. It was 17-16. The Titans were still up, and then eventually Will Levis throws a pick six, and it gives the Chicago Bears an eventual 24-17 lead, and they eventually win the game because of it. And the Bears' offensive line still struggled a lot in this game. The Titans' front seven was getting a good amount of pressure on Caleb Williams. He didn't really have that much time to throw. And, you know, if it wasn't for the Bears playing the way that they did in the fourth quarter, they definitely would have lost this game. Caleb Williams definitely looks like a work in progress. He didn't look as good as what you were expecting him to for somebody that's the first overall pick who's supposed to be the next Patrick Mahomes. But I expect him to improve. I think as we progress throughout the next couple of weeks, you're going to start seeing this passing attack get better within the next month or so, because Caleb Williams, with him being so new to the NFL game, and these defensive coordinators are playing him so differently than what they were in college. In college, he was going up against defenses that were only sending 3-4 guys at him. Now you got defensive coordinators that are bringing 6-7 guys to get after you. It definitely is going to take some adjusting for Caleb Williams to start getting accustomed to the speed of the NFL game. There are times when he just looked like a deer in headlights out there, like a good amount of the other rookie quarterbacks that we saw in week 1. Tennessee was really good on the ground. Tony Pollard had a really good afternoon, and you would have loved for Tennessee to lean on that ground game a little bit more. It seemed like they were trying to make Will Levis prove himself in this game, and he felt miserably. And outside of that one touchdown that he threw to Okonkwo, he wasn't good. And I really don't see the hype that Titans fans have for Will Levis this offseason. You know, the dude still is not that accurate. The decision-making still is really wonky, as we saw today with the several turnovers that he had. There was a lot to be concerned about when it comes to Will Levis and the future of the quarterback position for Tennessee. And after watching them lose to Chicago today, I very much could see this team picking another quarterback in next year's draft. This was a really ugly performance out of Will Levis today. He did some nice things. It wasn't all bad, but I just don't see it with Will Levis. You know, I just don't think that he has it up here, and he doesn't have the accuracy and the short intermediate passing game to be effective. It's like the dude is missing layups. When you can't even make the cheap shots, you know, then you don't deserve to be a starting quarterback in today's league. So the Chicago Bears walk away with a 24-10 win or 24-17 win over the Tennessee Titans.